on the hour. Your home for original reporting.
I'm Lisa Mateo. A former Olympics gymnastic coach dies by suicide after being charged in Michigan.
Just hours after being charged, the former Olympic coach John Geddert took his own life. Arrangements had been made for Geddert to turn himself in. He never showed up. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel issued a statement saying Geddert's body had been found. Earlier, the Attorney General described some of the charges.
These allegations focus around multiple acts of verbal, physical, and sexual abuse.
Geddert coached the 2012 U.S. Women's Olympic team in London, a team that featured gold medalist Gabby Douglas. Geddert also had ties with disgraced team Dr. Larry Nassar. Steve Futterman, CBS News.
A milestone for the president on the coronavirus front.
As Johnson & Johnson's vaccine nears emergency authorization, the president points to positive stats.
In 5 weeks, Americans administered the most shots of any country in the world.
And as Mr. Biden heralds the 50 millionth dose, cases and hospitalizations are down. But he warns that both metrics could rise due to variants. He says he understands Americans are looking for an end date to the crisis.
I can't give you a date. I can only promise that we'll work as hard as we can to make that day come as soon as possible.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
Police in Los Angeles are on the hunt for whoever shot Lady Gaga's dog walker last night.
Last seen heading towards Hollywood Boulevard in a white Nissan four-door. One victim down, so 3 incidents, 5407.
These two witnesses saw what happened.
I saw a white car with doors open and a gunshot. Immediately ran.
Immediately.
Police say the suspect fled with 2 of the singer's French bulldogs. A third dog escaped. The House is working to pass the Equality Act, which would ban discrimination against people based on their sexual orientation and gender identity. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Essential, urgent, long overdue. That will move us closer to a society where all Americans are equally treated under the law.
Costco CEO Craig Jelinek tells Congress his company will raise the minimum wage of its employees.
2 years ago, we moved our starting hourly wage to $15 everywhere in the U.S. Effective next week, the starting wage will go to $16.
CBS News has learned that President Biden and Saudi King Salman have spoken. The two allies were expected to discuss weapons sales as well as the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. And the Manhattan District Attorney has obtained former President Donald Trump's tax records. This after the Supreme Court declined to shield them from investigators. On Wall Street, the Dow closed down 559 points. This is CBS News.
That's today's news. That's today's news. Yep, as usual, no good news. I turned it on, thought there would be some good news. But today I'm leaving you with this video of the old Caldecott tunnel. The new one's to the right. We're going in the old one, built in the 50s, I do believe. Caldecott tunnel. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Caldecott adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Choo-choo, choo-choo. All right, bye-bye.